Alex is sitting in a cafe. Priya is across him. Alex confidently. ये पानी ठंडी है. Priya freezes. Alex, पानी masculine होता है. Alex, water has a gender. What decides this? Welcome back to Hindi Unlocked. Yeah, in Hindi, everything has a gender. Not just people. Table, book, water, night, love. And that gender controls the sentence. Adjective changes, verb changes, everything changes. But it's not random. There are patterns. Let's go. So there are two genders. Masculine, that is pulling, and feminine, that is trailing. You don't need to memorize those technical terms. Just think blue team and a pink team. Every noun picks a side. Rule 1. That's the A ending. If a noun ends in A, it's usually masculine. Examples: ladka, ladka, that is boy. Next, kamra, kamra, that is room. Rasta, rasta, that is road. Ghoda, ghoda, that is horse. Bacha, bacha, that is child. Say them out loud. They all end in A. Your ear starts building the pattern automatically. Next rule we have is E ending. If it ends in E or E, it's usually feminine. For example, ladki, ladki, that is girl. Roti, roti, that is Indian flatbread. Next, sari, sari, which is an Indian garment, sari. Next, dadi, dadi, that is grandma. Next, khidki, khidki, that is window. Next, rule 3 we have is for abstract words. So if it ends in ta or ta, usually it's feminine. For example, sundarta, sundarta, that is beauty. Swatantrata, swatantrata, that is freedom. Namrata, namrata, that is humility. Mamta, mamta, that is motherly love. Swasthata, swasthata, that is wellness. 3 rules. That's it for now. Let those sink in before we get to the exceptions. And yes, Hindi has exceptions. Every language does. But the rules cover about 70% of what you will encounter. I will tell you the important ones. When a noun has a human or animal counterpart of the other gender, Hindi often just swaps the ending. For example, ladka, ladki, boy, girl, beta, beti, son, daughter, kutta, kutti, dog, female dog, sher, sherni, lion, lioness, dost, saheli, male friend and a female friend, knocker, nokrani, helper, female helper. See the pattern. Masculine words end in a, often flip to e for the feminine. Beta becomes beti, ladka becomes ladki, kutta becomes kutti. Once you see this, you can generate pairs yourself. Now, exceptions. Memorize these. Paani, ends in E, but it's masculine. The most common exception, you will see this word every day. Dahi, which means yogurt, which also ends in E, but it's masculine. Fun fact, Punjab runs on dahi. Next, ghee, which means clarified butter, also ends in E, but it's masculine. Next we have is kitab, which means book. It ends in a consonant, looks like masculine, but actually it's feminine. It's very commonly tested. Next we have is rat, which means night. It ends in a consonant again, but it's again feminine. Next we have is bath, again feminine. We often say koi baat nahi, which means it's okay or no matter. Okay, now don't panic about the exceptions. Native speakers will understand you even if you get the gender slightly wrong, especially at A1. The goal right now is to know the rules and start noticing the gender as you hear Hindi around you. Okay, here's why gender matters so much. It doesn't just affect the noun, it changes the adjective before it and eventually the verb too. For example, बड़ा कमरा, बड़ी किताब. Next, अच्छा लड़का, अच्छी लड़की. So the rule is simple. If the noun is masculine, adjective ends in a. If the noun is feminine, adjective ends in e. And that's why Alex was wrong. Quick culture note. Hindi is not the only language with grammatical gender. Spanish has it, French has it, German has three genders, Russian has three. So, if you have ever studied any of these languages, congratulations, you already have the mental framework. But if you haven't, congratulations, you are building it right now. Also, this is why Hindi film titles often tell you a lot about the story. Even the titles reflect the grammar. For example, we have Dil Chahta Hai. So over here, Dil, that is heart, is masculine. Hence the adjective Chahta ends in A. Next we have is Pyar to hona hi tha. So over here, the noun pyar, which means love, is again masculine. And the adjective hona hence ends in A. Next we have is Kala Pani. Again, the noun pani over here is masculine, and hence the adjective kala, which means black, is again ending with a. Next we have is zindagi na milegi dobara. So over here the noun zindagi, which means life, is feminine, and hence the adjective milegi, which means you will get, is again ending in the e sound. Next we have is ye jawani hai diwani. So over here, the noun javani, which means youth, is feminine, and hence the adjective divani, which means crazy, ends with the e sound. Next we have is choti si baat. So over here, baat, which means matter, is again feminine. So over here, the adjective choti, which means small, again ends in e sound. Okay, now let us see some practice sentences. ये एक बड़ा कमरा है. ये एक बड़ा कमरा है. This is a big room. Note the colors here. Blue represents masculine, purple represents adjective. Now next. वह एक अच्छी किताब है. वह एक अच्छी किताब है. That is a good book. Again, note the colors here. Pink here represents feminine and purple over here represents the adjective. Next we have is ये पानी ठंडा है. ये पानी ठंडा है. The water is cold. और वो रात बहुत लंबी थी और वो रात बहुत लंबी थी एंड द नाइट वॉज वेरी लॉन्ग। वो एक अच्छा दिन था। वो एक अच्छा दिन था। दैट वॉज अ गुड डे। नाउ एलेक्स इज बैक एट द कैफे। एलेक्स, ये पानी ठंडा है। तुम एक अच्छी लड़की हो। प्रिया's eyes go wide. Priya. Alex, the genders are correct.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
Episode 4 done. You now know 2 genders, 3 rules, and 6 important exceptions to memorize, and how gender changes adjectives. That's a lot, genuinely. Now your homework. In comments, write down one sentence describing something in your room. For example, ये एक बड़ी किताब है. ये एक छोटा कमरा है. In the next episode, Alex is very hungry. Alex needs to get somewhere first before he can eat something. So in the next episode, we will cover the directions. फिर मिलेंगे.